surprised that Burleson was able to get to that pitch?
Yeah, it looked, happened really fast, obviously, but the replay looked like a good pitch. He put a good swing on it. Canario with a heck of an effort there to almost come up with it, banging into the wall.
Kind of a sour taste after this one, knowing that you guys were fighting back. Ronnie Simon had just tied it, got some momentum going.
Yeah, it was to tie it up there in the ninth inning, find a way. Had some base runners throughout the night, just struggling to come up with that base hit. Ronnie came, had a huge at bat there, being able to drive it in the tying run. Just continued to battle and just came up a little short.
How do you assess Johan's performance, and was there consideration to let him go out for the fifth, or was that kind of where you wanted to be?
Yeah, it was. We after coming off on regular rest, we capped it at 4 ups and 60. I thought he threw the ball really well. Looked really sharp, and stuff was good. Fastball was electric and kept them off balance with the off speed, and went to the curveball really effectively there in the middle of the outing.
Obviously, the first 4 innings kind of went to script. You have the lead, you have a good outing by Johan. I mean, what did you see in that 5th inning where things kind of got off track there?
Yeah, it just looked like with Heen, got the first out, and then some balls caught too much of the plate. Just struggled putting guys away in that inning, and it's hard if we have to get the ball off the plate a little bit when we get 2 strikes there.
How much of Johan's identity can he be a guy who can stop the bleeding and hold a game to where he did when his stuff is electric like it was tonight?
Yeah, it was, and he showed really good pitchability, I thought. Like I mentioned before, going to that curveball in the middle of it, really kept. I just remember the one, I think it was Burleson, big swing on a curveball, and he got in a rhythm there, fastball. It looked like he lost maybe the second inning, lost the command a little bit, but was able to dial it back and get back in the zone and pitched really well.
Sorry, I might have misspoke. I meant Ramirez late, though, too.
Oh, yeah, Johan did great. And able to keep us right there, keep us within 1 run. Got some guys on, had some opportunities that came through there in the top of the ninth, just came up 1 run short.
With Andrew, is there concern about him moving forward? Because he's got a track record of performing really, really well in the beginning of the season, pitched really, really well, but in the past really month or 2, he's struggled pretty badly.
Yeah, and moving him to the pen, just trying to get him into some outings where a little more controlled, and thought good lane there. Just have to keep working. He's pitched well for us at times, and to like I said, it seemed like just stuff was catching too much of the plate.
I know you were waiting for that hit late, but what did you like about the hits early? Specifically, Hank talked about guys being aggressive in zones early in counts, and V-Ray and Spence both did that back-to-back.
Yeah, they did. The back-to-back homers were huge, give us a 4-run lead. I thought they swung the bats really well, and like we talked about, we had some opportunities to score. Just have to continue to, grind out those at-bats and continue to push, and, Ronnie was able to come up with a big hit.
24 runs in your last 4 games, I believe. I mean, what are you seeing approach-wise from your offense?
Yeah, it's been better. The things that we've been talking about, that commitment to the plan and the approach, staying in the middle of the field and attacking the heart of the plate. I think the guys are doing a good job. Need to continue to get better, especially with runners in scoring position. Continue to, stay with that approach when we get into those moments, and continue to get better and score more runs. You got to keep scoring.